Is MGTOW the fastest growing group on Earth? I did not do research for every other group on Earth, because there's a whole lot, but I only did research for MGTOW. But in my estimation, my guess, really, I think it is really the fastest growing group on the planet. I think it just resonates with too many guys. Even guys who didn't know they were MGTOW. I think once they learn about it, they're like, holy shit, that's me. I got some numbers. I did some digging to find some numbers. I mean, then I don't know how concrete they are. So I found a post from 2018. This guy wrote, 5 years ago, the numbers at the largest MGTOW groups on both Facebook and Reddit were 1,300 for Facebook and 3,500 for Reddit. Those numbers currently sit at 28,000 on Facebook and 56,500 on Reddit. And then I checked Reddit, and now Reddit has double that. It has 106,000 in 1 year. So Reddit it doubled in 1 year. So it's not only growing additively, it's growing multiplicatively. It's growing exponentially. It doubled in a year. So, and I think it even probably hit 150K one more year. I think everyone around the world, it kind of resonates with everyone around the world. So Facebook and Reddit and the internet is gathering new MGTOW guys who were kind of sick of women's bullshit, to be honest. And then I did another dig for single. How many people are single? How many people are single? How many people have girlfriends? Most MGTOW are single. Most MGTOW are single. They don't have a. I think that's the whole idea. It's not to have a relationship. Definitely not a marriage. Not to have a relationship. I know there are different factions of MGTOW, but this is for in Tokyo. I know Tokyo is the worst. Tokyo it has hikikomoris, or as a Japanese woman told me, hikikomoris, because the R is pronounced as an L, but she also said it a lot differently. But 61% of single men age 18 to 34 have no girlfriend. 61%. I don't know what year I got this from. I think it was this year. I think I did 2019. So in 2019, 61% of Tokyo males are single. That's ridiculous. And they have no girlfriend. 49%. For women, it was 49%, which is weird. But really not weird, because we know that women are hypergamous and they will go for the same guy. They'll all go for the same guy. So of course the number of single women is going to be lower than the males. I did the rate of marriage. I couldn't get any more single. I couldn't get any more information on single people in the U.S. It's probably very similar. I mean, this generation is now the technological computer generation. A lot of us are just sitting inside. A lot of us are sitting inside, not going outside. And there's no reason to anymore. You can get Grubhub to get food to your house. You don't have to leave your house. Rates of marriage. Today, an unprecedented portion of millennials will remain unmarried through age 40. A recent Urban Institute report predicted the marriage rate might drop to 70%. I think it's below that. I saw another study that it was like 50%, but a recent figure well below rates for boomers. So boomers, the people who are old now, they have a 91% marriage rate. They had a 91%. Late boomers, 87%. Gen Xers, I think I'm Gen X, 32, 82%. And I think Gen Z, the Generation Z, is like 70%, is lower. So it's getting lower and lower and lower. Even without the whole MGTOW philosophy being spread, I think people are just sick of fucking marriage. Guys especially are sick of marriage. Hold on a sec. Guys are sick of marriage. I don't know what you get out of marriage. I know there's like tax deductions. I just don't know what the hell. I don't even do my own taxes, so I don't know what type of tax deductions you get or benefits. I just know that males usually get screwed because males don't get to see their kids. Women usually get heard. And their plight always gets heard. So if a woman cries rape, everyone believes her. If a woman wants alimony because she convinces the court that she needs $2,000 a month to raise a kid, she'll get alimony money. I think it's like $500 a month. I don't know what exactly it is, but they'll usually get alimony. And guys don't feel like paying money Guys want to see their kids in the first place, and they want to get their kids. They don't want to lose their kids, not to pay money. Quitting school. Guys are even quitting school. Guys are done with school. I mean, a lot of guys aren't going outside. They're quitting life. A lot of guys are quitting life. But since 1982, women in the U.S. have earned 10 million more college degrees than their male counterparts. And as of 2006, women have consistently dominated the world of college degrees, earning the majority of associates, bachelor's, master's, and doctoral degrees awarded across the nation. Now, this really implies that girls are smarter than guys, which is not the case. Guys have a higher, the average is the same between males and females. They have the same average. I think it's like 100, some of that, 102 or 100. They have the same, but guys have dumber people and they have smarter people. Guys, usually the top 10 smartest people in the world, I think it's 10 guys. I think it's just 10 guys. I think it's mathematicians too. I think the number one guy is like a 212 IQ. He just prime numbers or something. It's not that guys are dumber than girls. We invent everything, for God's sakes. Everything around me is made by some guy. It's just that you have to factor in that when every teacher is goddamn female, every teacher is a female. So their style is all, of course, going to be geared towards females, because their style is created with a female brain. Of course, their style is going to be more receptive to females. On top of there's many other factors in play there, but just to say that. YouTube too. YouTube is exploding with MGTOW stuff. I see MGTOW everywhere, and not only if it's called MGTOW, but if it's just guys who don't want to bend over backwards for women. They don't want to bend over backwards for women. I am looking for it because I like this stuff, but I still according to the numbers, I mean, I got the numbers here. It's growing. It's growing a lot. The groups that I've seen have a lot of MGTOW. 4chan is MGTOW. MGTOW is MGTOW. Pickup artist. Yeah, a lot of conventional MGTOWs don't like pickup artists. I see a lot of that. I see a lot of conventional MGTOWs not fighting, but like they're kind of look down on pickup artists, and then a lot of pickup artists look down on MGTOW. We don't need that, okay? We don't need those two groups fighting. We can't have guys fighting each other right now. Those two groups need to come together. They're really almost the same. The only difference between pickup artists, I mean, I probably fall in between them. I'm not a pickup artist, and I'm not a conventional MGTOW because I'm trying to date. But the only difference between those two groups is that one is trying to have sex with women, and one is giving up on women. A lot of them. I honestly think MGTOW is very broad. It's a broader spectrum than just quitting girls completely. I think MGTOW is really quitting marriage and relationships. That's really what I fall into. By resume, I'm a MGTOW. I mean, I'm a MGTOW by resume. I've always been one. That's probably why I'm attracted to all of the content and the ideas, and my thoughts align almost identically to MGTOW. So I've always been I had sex at 24. That was the first time I had sex, and then at 30 got back into dating, and I don't want a relationship whatsoever. I date girls or try to date girls just to have sex. That's really what I want. I'm not interested in some nagging female. Even when I play video games, when I had my first girlfriend, she would say, "Let me just read in the book on the bed," and I'm like, "No, I can't have you even in here. I got to be in my zone to play these games." But we don't need. But pickup artists and MGTOW need to get over that conflict. MGTOW really, at this point, I think MGTOW is an unstoppable force. I think it's an unstoppable force. I don't think it's getting stopped anytime soon. I think it's going to grow and grow and grow, especially with technology of this new dating world of online dating. It is nearly impossible to get a date with any girl beside like lower than even a 5. It's even hard to get 5s because they're going for like 10s because they can. Because a guy who's a 10 will bang anyone. And so they will, as you can see with the Tokyo, the Japanese numbers, it was 41%. Less women are single, so women are really hypergamous, even by the statistics. I found famous figures who were MGTOW. The biggest one is Jordan Peterson, I think. He doesn't declare himself a MGTOW, but he's totally MGTOW. And Leonardo DiCaprio, and then I have a bunch of other ones I'll list. But yeah, this is This will not stop growing. It's not going to stop growing. I would love to get some more numbers, but I think that with the way third wave feminism has come in, with the venom, third wave feminism is just like on a mission to bury men, and I think that unified men. Third wave feminism unified men. I mean, men were already MGTOW. They didn't call themselves MGTOW, but they were MGTOW. But this unified all of the men and put them up in arms. Like every MGTOW has a sword and shield ready. They're always ready with a sword and shield. Every MGTOW is ready to go, as they should, because feminists are throwing spears. Not all feminists. I'm not blaming all feminists, but third wave feminism, new feminism. These new feminists who just want to bury men. They got their answer now. They created a group of men who don't want them anymore.